KQV FM, Pittsburgh.
Welcome back to the Cheap Seats Movie Trivia on the Cheap Seats Network. My name is Chase Brown, and ladies and gentlemen, he's back. Evan Boatman is back, officially in town, on the desk, ready to call this matchup. Evan,
Yeah.
you're back from vacation, man. How was it?
You know what, Chase? Vacation was a much needed break, but I learned a lot of things. I'm in vacation mode now, but I'm gonna take these off. I'm gonna say, hey everybody, I'm back. I gained some perspective, Chase,
Okay.
and I realized what we're doing here. It's a lot of fun. I love it. I really, really want to keep doing it. I'm gonna be more dedicated behind the desk and in the ring whenever I compete. I was actually inspired by the words of Caleb Malone. And I think
Okay.
we really gotta lift up the entire league, not just the top. The entire league has got to be lifted up right now. And I'm ready to go, bud. I'm excited to be back.
Yeah, Caleb Malone obviously had a lot to say. I'm glad that you kind of took that sabbatical and found yourself.
Yes.
Had a good time.
Yes.
I appreciate that for you. I'm happy for you.
Thanks, bud.
But you
Thanks.
did leave me hanging a little bit. We can't look past that. There were two crucial matches that we had that you missed, including one of our most exciting, most competitive matches between Anthony Peduzzi and Rich Williams that went to a heavy 8-point sudden death round, and you missed it. You weren't here for it.
I know, but you can speak to the ice cream stains on the floor of my Toyota Corolla, friend. I can't get those out. You left me hanging as well and have still not answered my calls for a match. So I do apologize to my fans out there who support me, but I'm here now. So let's just forget about the past. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right. Well, putting the ice cream saints in the past, one of those competitors from the matches that you missed is actually making a return today.
Mhm.
Rich Williams is sitting on a nice 1-0 victory after defeating Anthony Peduzzi. They went home, nice back and forth, but he did pull out the sudden death victory. He's going up today against Caleb Boatman. Caleb Boatman,
Yes.
who's already swifted his way to 2-0 in the Cheap Seats Movie Trivia, obviously coming over from Multiplex Entertainment and, being a heavy hitter over there as well. Caleb, knockout and a tactical knockout under his belt. So, this is going to kind of be a big match for Rich. He had his first match, and the second match is going up against Boatman, So it's not going to be an easy feat for him today, but if he can play like he did last week and build up the ladder, I think he's going to have a good game today.
Yeah, Chase, big implications on this week's match. We have Caleb Boatman. I've been in the proverbial ring with him.
Sure.
I felt what he brings to the table, and it's a lot, man. He's a heavy hitter. If he goes to 3-0, what lies ahead for Boatman? That's going to be putting him up in the standings there for our rankings. And Rich Williams, if he goes to 2-0, again, just another person climbing the ladder. A powerhouse is going to be made today, officially, here on Cheap Seats Movie Trivia.
Well said. Hopefully we can get a nice, good game here, Evan. Let's not waste any more time.
I agree.
Let's bring them in. I'm feeling kind of sweaty. I'm feeling kind of nervous. I've got my Jerry West bobblehead here to accompany me along this journey. The logo himself. I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it?
Chase, I'm here for you, buddy. I'm sweaty too. We're both sweaty. We're the sweaty boys. Let's just get past it. Let's go. We got it.
All right. Well, introducing first, sitting at a record of 1 win and 0 losses, Rich Williams joins us on the program. Rich Williams is here. Rich Williams, listen, we talked about you a little bit. We heard you talk us up a little bit. You're sitting at 1-0. You had a really nice victory. You played the game well. You were able to use your multiple choice, your repeats. You knew what we kind of expect here, and you brought it. How are you feeling today getting into this matchup?
I'm feeling a little bit nervous, actually. I've reviewed the tape, and I've noticed I don't think Boatman will get tangled up the way that Peduzzi did the last game. So
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. you made. I like that. Evan, any questions for Rich?
Yeah, Rich, this isn't your first match here, but Boatman has 2 under his belt. You have 1. Do you feel absolutely confident today?
No. no, not absolutely. No,
Okay.
Like I said, I reviewed the tape, and some of the stuff that he was able to come up with was pretty shocking, actually.
Okay.
So, I'm just here to have fun and hopefully walk away with the W.
All right.
Very good. Well, we can't wait to have you in here, Rich. We're going to drop you out very quickly and talk to Caleb. We're going to bring Caleb Boatman, who is sitting at a record of 2 wins and 0 losses, a knockout and a technical knockout. We've got Caleb Boatman joining us today. Caleb,
woo!
How you doing, man?
Hi, Caleb.
Hey. I didn't expect Rich to be as nice as he was. So now I feel bad about the stuff I had prepared to say about him. So all I'll say is, Rich, out of courtesy to you, I'll try to make this as quick as possible for you so it'll be over. Hopefully we don't have to go to 8 rounds of sudden death, because I haven't played anyone good enough to take me to sudden death yet. Sorry, Evan. But yeah, at the end of the day, look, he has the points record, but that and a quarter can get you a gumball. Let's get going. Richie Rich is like my 3rd favorite Macaulay Culkin movie. Getting even with that is underrated.
Evan, any questions for Caleb Boatman there? A jawbreaker sorts.
No, absolutely. Caleb, the first 2 matches you were coming in, you were, relatively unknown, but you've established yourself. Do you feel that pressure of, having to live up to being what you were in those first 2 matches?
Not really.
As he's eating ice cream, Chase. He's eating
mashed potatoes.
This is able to eat all day.
He's eating mashed potatoes.
He's eating maybe KFC mashed potatoes. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure.
They are KFC mashed potatoes. Here's the thing. One of my favorite movies, True Romance. There's a great scene in it. Gary Oldman, Christian Slater, right? And Gary Oldman gives this speech. If you're nervous and somebody has you sit down and you don't sit down, and you don't eat the food, and you're nervous, and you stand up, and you're nervous, and you're going to lose, and Christian Slater gets knocked in the head with a lampshade.
Yeah.
I'm sitting down, I'm eating the mashed potatoes, because I'm chill, because I don't care.
Listen, Caleb didn't say anything wrong there.
No.
I do wonder how he is going to fare once we get Rich involved in the scenario here.
Yeah.
But listen, man, obviously Boatman is feeling good about this. Rich is feeling, pretty good about this, I would say, too. I think he is, a little bit hesitant knowing that what Caleb can do, but I think that he's ready against this matchup. So let's go ahead and bring Rich in here. Rich, this is it, man. Boatman, this is it. You guys are going to go head-to-head in singles competition today. It's going to be a treat for you. It's going to be a treat for us. And it sure as hell is going to be a treat for everybody out there watching at home. Guys, make sure you're sharing these videos, all of our podcasts,
Yes.
all of our good matches on the network here, because I think this one's going to be a nice one too. But Evan, before we get into anything, you're going to have to explain those round 1 rules.
Of course, man. I missed this
a little bit differently today, which I'm excited about.
Yes, man. I absolutely missed this. I missed going over these rules with you guys. So we have 8 questions today in round 1 in random categories. Competitors still have 15 seconds to write their answers. Answers must be written down and said aloud as you read them. All questions are worth 1 point. A perfect round triggers a 1 or a 2-point bonus question. That 2-point bonus question, if they're attempted and missed, there is -1 to your total score. So there's a risk involved there. The seat rule is still intact. 3 repeats the whole time, and each competitor has 1 challenge to use. Chase, I'm excited. I know you're excited. Let's get started.
Obviously, you did a little bit of reading over your vacation.
Yes.
I think you might be up to like a 5th grader, so we're going to have to test you out.
I read Junie B. Jones.
Okay, sure. Maybe we'll try
Quality books.
Charlotte's Web soon. All right, guys. I'm going to ask Rich first. Are you ready for today's competition?
I am ready.
All right, Caleb Boatman, are you ready for today's competition?
Let's go.
All right, gentlemen, let's get into this round of the Cheap Seats movie trivia. Woo! Let's get into it. All right, gentlemen. Evan, why don't you go ahead and administer the first question here?
Absolutely.
I want to hear that golden voice one more time.
All right, guys. Your first question comes in the category of 2000s movies. Will Smith stars as single father Eric Gardner in this 2006 movie.
2006, a pretty good year for cinema. Will Smith, that was probably maybe his best decade, the 2000 decade, maybe 90.
I know iRobot was in the 2000s, so I agree.
Sure, very good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. The pens are down. We're going to Rich first.
I do believe it's The Pursuit of Happiness.
That is correct for 1 point. Boatman, what'd you have?
Pursuit of Happiness.
Correct for 1 point. Neither of them added the Y in there, but that's okay. We don't
count spelling here.
Like the movie title is spelled incorrectly, so we love that for it. All right, guys. Question number 2 is going to come in the category of horror thriller. Category is horror thriller for question number 2. After taking a job as a nanny, Greta learns that the child of her new employers is a life-size doll that they care for as if it was human. Name the movie. Evan, when's the last time you had a babysitter?
Oh, man. So I had older brothers, so I really didn't get one, but I think when I was like 6 or 7.
Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to Rich.
The Boy.
The Boy is correct.
The Boy.
Boy is correct. All right, we're sitting at 2-2 so far. 2-2.
We're rocking
Isn't
and we're rolling.
there a Sir title to that? Something Brahms?
I believe the sequel, yeah.
The sequel, yes.
Well, I'm glad I didn't pick that.
All right, guys. Your third question comes in the category of fantasy sci-fi. In order of release, what is the subtitle of the third Star Wars movie?
We love these motion pictures. Evan, you and I, we've seen a bunch of them together too.
Yes, we did. I know we've seen Force Awakens together, the last good Star Wars movie.
I don't agree with you there, but in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Okay, we're going to Boatman.
Last Jedi is a treasure, but the answer is Return of the Jedi.
That is correct for 1 point. Rich, what you have?
I believe this was the last good Star Wars released. Return of the Jedi.
Interesting statement all around. All right, but hey, that puts us up at 3-3 regardless. All right, guys. Yep. Steady as she goes, doing well here. Getting into question number 4, which comes in the category of comic book films. Comic book films.
Love these.
Which actress appears in the MCU and in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World as Scott's ex, Envy Adams?
Happy 10th anniversary.
Shout out. Evan, you've seen Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I'm assuming?
Yes. And if you're gonna ask me a question about exes, I plead the fifth.
I'm gonna reserve that one. I know you're a little bit too off that. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down, gentlemen. We're going to Rich.
Miss Brie Larson.
Miss Brie Larson is correct. Boatman, what'd you have?
The Academy Award-winning Brie Larson.
Absolutely. If you haven't seen Room, go see Room. She's fantastic. Shout out to Jacob.
Short-term 12. Legitimately, she is fantastic.
Good call. Shout out to Lakeith Stanfield.
Skip the unicorn store though.
Yes. Yeah. Please. Unicorn store. Evan, you're up, bud.
All right, guys. Question 5 comes in the category of famous directors. How many Indiana Jones movies has Steven Spielberg directed?
I haven't directed any Indiana Jones movies.
Yes. You've directed other things.
I have directed some other things, sure. Yeah. With Indiana Jones like quality. If you look back to the Alpha Boys in 5,
good plug.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to the boat.
All 4.
All 4 is correct. Rich, what you have?
All 4.
We've got a score of 5-5 with 5 questions. We're getting into question number 6 here.
Ooh, they're on fire, man.
May I say something real quick? I don't know if you guys saw this. Bob Gale was interviewed recently, and they said the original Back to the Future ending was supposed to be the beginning of the Crystal Skull, with Marty jumping into a lead-lined refrigerator and getting blasted back to the future.
I'm really glad that
Shout out to Bob Gale, honestly.
I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm really glad.
Yeah. That would be a worse movie.
Yes, I agree.
Neither here nor there. Question number 6, gentlemen. This is in the category of 2010s. 2010s. Sandra Bullock stars in this movie where a mysterious force decimates the population. Only one thing is certain. If you see it, you die.
Chase, that delivery gave me chills.
Yeah, I'm going to just start doing trailer voiceovers, I think. That should be my next thing. And 5,
This summer.
4,
In a world.
2, 1, pens down. Gentlemen, we're going first to Rich.
The Bird Box. Bird Box.
Correct for 1 point. Boatman, would you have?
I remember the really dumb challenges. Bird Box.
Yes.
Correct for 1 point. Not a dumb challenge this matchup right now. We're sitting at 6-6.
Chase, we got perfect rounds going. We're going into question number 7.
Mm-hmm.
And the category here is dramas. The sports drama, The Blind Side, tells the story of which NFL star?
You know, Evan, we asked 2 Sandra Bullock questions in a row. It happens, and, you know, kind of love to see it.
Sometimes you have certain things in your mind certain days. Some days it's a cheeseburger. Some days it's Sandra Bullock. You don't know.
Watch out for the miscongeniality 2 question. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to Boatman.
Michael Orr.
That is correct for 1 point. Rich, what you have?
Michael Ower.
Correct for 1 point. Evan, they're doing everything they have to. They're doing everything they have to.
Man.
They're sitting at a score of 7-7 right now, which is pretty fantastic. We're getting into our last question here in the first round. Our last question in the first round, gentlemen. Category is animated. Animated is the category. In this 2006 movie, nobody believes DJ, Jenny, and Chowder when they claim that a neighboring residence is a living creature that means them harm.
Chase, you're just getting you're just getting the feels out of me today. I'm telling you.
Yeah, is that true?
It is. It is. You're doing a great job.
Repeat the question.
Yes, sir. Rich, this is your first repeat. This is your first repeat. You still got 2 left. Animated is your category. In this 2006 movie, nobody believes DJ, Jenny, and Chowder when they claim that a neighboring residence is a living creature that means them harm. Good use of the repeat, Evan. If he can use this to get himself to a perfect round, I mean, it's definitely going to be a good shot.
About to say, you're absolutely right there, bud.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For suspense reasons, we'll go to Boatman first.
Fun fact, written by Dan Harmon, Monster House.
Written by Dan Harmon. Monster House is correct. Rich, what you have?
That was a total guess. Monster House.
Monster House is correct. Evan, we got 2 perfect rounds here. 8-8 after round number 1. So here's the skinny, gentlemen. We explained it to you at the beginning of the show. Instead of just, taking the default 1 point question, you do have the option today to take a 2 point question. Now, if you choose different things, that's okay. We'll just ask you the questions at different times. So I will preface this by letting you know that your 1 point bonus question, should you choose to use it, is for romantic comedies. Romantic comedies is the category for the 1 point bonus. For the 2 point bonus, the category is sports. For the 2 point bonus, the category is sports. Again, as Evan explained it to you, you will lose a point if you choose the 2 and miss. So I will ask Rich first. Would you like to take the 1 point rom-com or would you like to take the 2 point sports?
I feel more comfortable with sports, so I'm going to go 2.
Okay. Caleb, how about you? Are you going to take the 1 point rom-com or are you going to take the 2 point sports?
I will risk it for the biscuit. Let's go.
All right. We're both getting the 2 point question. So, guys, Evan is going to ask you both the 2 point. Since you're both being asked a question, you will need to write this down. You will need to write this down. Evan, at you ready.
All right, guys.
Well, as soon as
sorry.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Right. You're good.
Everyone,
go ahead.
All right. The category again is sports. Jeff Bridges coaches gymnasts in this 2006 movie. No action yet, Chase. Just hey.
We'll see what we get here. It was a good pull for both of them to go up to the 2 point. If they can get some points out of this, and I think that they'll both be pretty happy campers. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. Pens down. All right, we're gonna go first to Rich.
Oh, I know this is incorrect. I put Wild Heart. I don't even
Wild Heart
know if
is
that was the name of the movie.
Incorrect. You do lose 1 point. We're going to Boatman.
I said the Bronze.
The Bronze is also incorrect. You lose 1 point. The correct answer we were looking for was Stick It. Stick It was the correct answer of the film we were looking for. A nice motion picture if you gentlemen haven't seen it. But hey, listen, we did go perfect in that round. We did lose a couple points, so we're sitting at 7-7 going into round number 2. Round number 2 is coming up. Evan, how's that work?
All right. Each competitor is going to spin the category wheel. You can respin this wheel one time unless it lands on opponent's choice. You'll get 5 questions from that category. Questions are worth 2 points. If multiple choice is requested, that value drops down to 1 point. Opponents may steal if you're given an incorrect answer. Repeats and challenges are still in effect.
Yep, Evan, that's absolutely true. Repeats and challenges are still in effect here, everybody. So, play well, play wisely. Listen, you guys are tied up, but Caleb, you are higher in the rankings. So we'll ask you first, do you want to spin or would you like to defer? I will read you what you have on the reel so you get to decide. We've got famous directors, horror thriller, actors and actresses, coming of age, comedies, classics, musicals and dance, sports, 1980s and 2000s.
To quote the greatest trivia team of all time, Paulo Yama and Michael Campbell, big picture, apple-bottom jeans, boots with defer.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So looks like Rich is going to be spinning first here. Rich, you're going to be spinning first. Are you ready for your first spin?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. If you don't like it, you can spin one more time, but that'll be it. So what do we got here? Ooh.
Oh, no.
Choice. Opponent's choice. Boatman chose to defer, and it landed on opponent's choice. So here's what you got, Boatman. Do you need me to read them again, or do you know what you want?
I'm debating between giving him something I'm really good at that I don't know how he is at, or giving him something that I just really don't want.
Good strategy.
I'm giving him classics.
You're giving him classics? Okay, very good. Rich, you're going to have 5 questions in the realm of classics here. You're going to have 5 questions in the realm of classics. Evan.
Yes.
Whenever you're ready, you can start administering Rich his questions.
All right. Rich, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Your first question. Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, and Nipsey Russell appear in this 1978 movie.
The Wiz?
The Wiz is correct for 2 points there.
He's not wrong. We're gonna have to get a Wiz.
Hey, look, I wore the 2001 shirt last time, and someone got the question based.
We are going to have to get a Wiz question at some point in 20 matches. All right, very good. He's up to 9 points.
All right, Rich, here's your second question. Where does It's a Wonderful Life take place?
Looking for the name of a town.
Name of the town in the movie.
I have no idea.
You do have multiple choice available.
Would you like multiple choice?
Sure.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, Bedford Falls, B, Bedford Hills, C, Bedford Lake, or D, Bedford City?
A,
Bedford Falls is correct. 1 point there for Rich. He navigated that question well, Chase. Got himself a point.
Boatman gave him the round. Let's see if he can, continue to handle it.
Who plays Calamity Jane in 1953 film of the same name?
You go multiple choice on this.
Multiple choice again for Rich. Here we go. Is it A, Marilyn Monroe, B, Grace Kelly, C, Allie Ann McLeary, or D, Doris Day?
C.
C, Allie Ann McLeary is incorrect. We go over to Caleb Boatman for the steal. I will repeat if you need it.
Grace Kelly.
Grace Kelly is also incorrect. The correct answer was D, Doris Day.
Oh.
D, Doris Day. Chase, nobody gets that third question in classics. It's a tough category.
Tough category for sure, but you know what? There was no steal. So the category is still working out well for Mr. Williams. Let's see what he can do with his next couple questions.
All right, here's your fourth question, Rich. Which filmmaker appears as himself in Sunset Boulevard?
I need multiple choice on this one.
Multiple choice, no problem at all. Here we go. A, Cecil B. DeMille. B, Billy Wilder. C, Frank Capra. Or D, John Ford.
I do believe it's A. Cecil B. DeMille.
It is A. There's 1 point there for Rich. That was a penultimate question, Chase. He's got one left to go with 4 points right now in the round.
It's like the most famous line from that movie.
Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
All right, Rich, you ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Again, category is classics. Final question. What year was the British comedy classic Monty Python and the Holy Grail released?
$1972.
1972 is incorrect. We're going over to Caleb Boatman.
1975.
1975 is correct. 2 points stolen there at the end of that line of questioning, Chase, for Caleb
Big
Boatman.
steal.
Nice.
Big steal for Boatman there. So we're sitting at a score of 9-14. Is that correct, Evan?
9-11.
Oh, I'm sorry.
11 and 9, 11 and
Right. Correct. 9-11. Very good. All right. So this is the deal, y'all. Boatman, your spin is coming up here. Are you ready for it?
That's it.
All righty. The spin is in. Round and round she goes. Round and round she goes. Actors and actresses. Do you want to keep this, or would you like to spin again for something else?
So broad. I'll spin again. Why not?
All right, he's risking the mulligan. Not a problem. We're going to respin one more time for you. What do we got here? Ooh, spinner's choice.
Okay, Oscar.
Oh my God.
What a respin.
Business ethics.
Oscars.
Oscars. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Oscars.
All right, very good. Let's see what Boatman can do here in a category of Oscars. Here is your first question. In 2001, the Best Animated Feature category was added to the Academy Awards. Which movie won?
Shrek.
That is correct for 2 points to go tied. You're sitting at 11 points right now. 11 points. All right, tied up with Rich. He's got 4 more left. Let's see what he can do.
Did you just start singing All-Star?
Yeah, because Shrek.
Question 2, Oscars. Actors from this 2017 movie won Best Actress and Best Supporting Actor at the 2018 Academy Awards ceremony.
One of my favorites, starring Sam the Man Rockwell. It is 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
That is correct for another 2 points. Good feature film. Good answer from Caleb. He's got
Sam Rockwell is my favorite actor.
Shout out to Sam Rockwell. Shout out to Moon.
Moving
on to question number 3, gentlemen. Oscars. Which 1977 movie beat out nominees like Star Wars, Julia, and Close Encounters of the Third Kind to win Best Picture at the Oscars?
Annie Hall.
the answer, it was kind of like a shark. Correct for 2 points. He goes up to 15. He goes up to 15. All right, he's got 2 more questions left. He's doing really well. He got spinner's choice. Fortunately, Rich got opponents. This is how the game works out. All right, next question. What was the first color movie to win Best Picture?
Gone with the Wind.
Little hesitation, probably the most we've seen from Boatman, but a correct answer. Sitting at 17 points, Gone with the Wind is correct. Last question here. Last question in the category. Oscars. Matthew McConaughey won the Best Actor Award in 2014 for Dallas Buyers Club. Who won the Best Supporting Actor Award the same year?
Jared Leto.
That is correct for another 2 points. He
Ow,
gets
man.
himself up to 19 points after the round. Listen, Evan, here's what happened. We know exactly what happened with the swing. Rich unfortunately landed on opponent's choice. He was shuffled with something that he did not necessarily want to take.
Yep.
Boatman went for his mulligan, I think maybe for the first time, chose his mulligan spin and landed on a spinner's choice. The swing happened, man. We're sitting at a score of 19-11, but Rich still has an opportunity to do well here in round number 3, Evan.
Yeah, and that's because of these round 3 rules that we got right here. The competitor is going to pick 3 numbers, and those 3 numbers are corresponding to random categories. Each competitor is going to get 3 questions. Questions are worth 2, 3, and 5 points. There is no stealing. There is no multiple choice in this round. Repeats, challenges, those are still in effect.
Absolutely. So here's the skinny, Rich. You're gonna have to hit your 3-5 if you want it to at least swing back to Caleb to at least answer his 2-point question. If you hit all of your questions, you'll be sitting in a nice position. But Caleb's gonna have to give us his numbers first. So Caleb, when you're ready, please 3 numbers between 1 and 12. Anywhere you like.
7 and 2.
4, 7, and 2 was that?
Mhm.
Okay. Rich, any numbers that are not 4, 7, and 2 from 1 to 12?
I picked him last time. I'm going to pick him again. 3, 6, and 9.
Okay. Picked him last time. Going to pick him again. Let's see if this works out for him. Evan, whenever you're ready.
Here we go. First
Is this
question.
me first?
This goes to Rich. Yeah, Rich. This is your 2-point question.
You can look at this as a warm-up or a practice, however you like.
Category is dramas. Who plays Colonel William Ludlow in the 1994 epic drama Legends of the Fall?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt is incorrect. The correct answer was Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins was the correct answer here. Like I said, warm up there. Don't even have to sweat it. He's got 2 more questions left to top things out here.
Absolutely. Okay. The next question is worth 3 points, and it's in the category of horror thriller. In Scream, Randy has 3 rules for horror movie survival: no sex, no drinking or drugs, and what?
No saying I'll be right back.
That is correct.
No. Oh, okay.
That is correct. That's correct. No,
I just like that answer.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
He answered it very casually, and he got the points. He's sitting at 14 points right now. If he can get this last one, then he'll be sitting in a really, really, really pretty position.
I don't think it's that great still, but okay.
All right. Your last question for 5 points in the category of directors. Who directed Taye Diggs in The Wood and Brown Sugar?
Antoine Fuqua.
Antoine Fuqua is unfortunately incorrect. Chase, that correct answer was Rick Famuyiwa.
Famuyiwa. Yep. And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Caleb Boatman. Caleb Boatman wins the match and improves himself to a 3-0 record. I'm just curious, Caleb. You don't have to let me know if you don't want to. Did you know Rich's 5-point question?
100% honest, I did not.
Okay, that's. I was very curious about that. All right, guys, listen. This is how the match went. We had a hell of a first round. One of the best first rounds we've seen here. Just not, they knew the answers right off the bat. Rich used a repeat to get himself up to a perfect round. It was really well done, really well played. We started to see a swing, Evan, as soon as we got to the second round.
Yeah, Chase, and like we say, every time we play this game, that second round is so pivotal. We saw Rich get opponent's choice on his very first spin. Caleb chose the category of classics. Caleb then spins mulligans on actors, actresses, gets his spinner's choice, goes for Oscars. Just unfortunate circumstances for Rich.
I should have got my mulligan on that spin.
We love that. I love still that Rich was able to take a category that he was given and be able to answer questions correctly, regardless of whether the posters are on my wall or not, which I don't even think he realized before answering question. I think that he played a really, really special match here. And Evan, it's what I was saying before. Rich is one of our newer players here, but he's already figured out a way to use the multiple choice, to use the repeats and everything of the nature in his favor. So it was a really good showing.
Yeah, man, like he really navigated that classics round well. Like to get even the points he did, I was very impressed.
Sure.
But then the nail in the coffin, proverbially, a little bit early though, but it was Caleb Boatman getting his own choice and getting Oscars, obviously a category he has picked before. I believe he either made me do that because he knew I would not know it, or he did it before against me. I know he loves that category. He knocked it out of the park, just got all of them right.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna ask Caleb a question here. I'll make it a little bit long so you have enough time to chew on your mashed potatoes. Listen, man, this is your third match here on the Cheap Seats Movie Trivia. Now we talked about it, I think, privately, but I don't know if we talked about it publicly. How long have you been in the movie trivia game? How long have you been doing this? How long has Multiplex been going on? How long have you had interest in the Schmodown? How long have you been in this space?
Okay, that's a lot of questions, so I'll try to answer them. So as far as how long I've been here, basically since late 2018. How long Multiplex has been doing things since like June 2018, because I didn't come on as an admin with Multiplex until like mid 2019, maybe spring 2019. And fun fact, I was an admin and a showrunner before I actually played a match. So go figure. But yeah, how long I've had an interest in the Schmodown? I want to say since like 2016 when Campia played Merle. Like that was kind of my introduction, I think. Or I might have seen like some Phase 2. I don't really remember super well. But yeah, that's how long I've been doing this. I play because I like to play. I love the game of trivia. I love movie trivia. I love movies. So at the end of the day, like I'm over here because this is fun to play. Like, I don't get to play a lot being the champion over in Warzone, so I kind of have to find other places to play, and this is a good place to play.
Well, we love having you here, love having you play with us, Caleb. And like you said, sometimes experience just can do it. Sometimes experience is going to help you out a lot in this game. You've been participating longer than we have been running. So it's really interesting to see the way you play and just like, what you bring to the game. Evan, any questions for Boatman?
Yeah, Caleb, thank you. We love having you here, man. You're a great competitor. My question is, we'd love to know what's next for you. What do you think's next for Caleb Boatman?
Well, Chase told me what's next. What's next for me was I wanted Muha. They're not giving me Muha yet. That's fine. I'll bide my time, as Aaron Burr would say, and I'll just wait for it, We'll see what happens. I'll play whoever they got next for me. I want Muha because everyone thinks Muha is the best one here. And, there's advice about prison. And in prison, you go up and you punch the biggest guy in the face. And I am going to go do that because punching people in the face is A-okay. Put that on a poster, sell it to children.
Well, listen, whether we're in prison or not, those are some heavy words. Someone might
Yes.
get shanked here. Listen, I think that Michael Muha, at the end of the day, I think he wants you too. I think he wants to go up against you in a match. I think he wants to go up against Caleb Coho in a match. I think he wants to go up anyone named Caleb that he sees fit, basically. We got to let Michael Muha walk a little bit around here. He's like Tommy Pickles of the Rugrats. He has a lot of wiggle room. He can get out of the cage if he needs to. He has screwdrivers in his diaper. He knows, and he comes in here with a lot of knowledge too. So I think he's seen what you do. Michael Muha watches the matches just to see what kind of competition comes in and what kind of people are playing. And I think that he's seen your matches, and he surely shares the same. We're gonna have to get to that match soon. Rich, last question before I kind of let you go out here, and I'll see if it has anything else too. You're sitting at 1-1 now, obviously, but I think that something should be said about how you're playing and what you're doing here. Do you think that you can continue to, come in here and play and have these matches, chalk up some more wins, maybe play in our teams league, find a good teammate for yourself, someone good to balance you out? What's your future? What do you think that is going to go on for you here in the cheap seats?
Hey man, as long as you keep having me, I'll keep playing. I just love movies and movie trivia as well, so it's nothing but fun for me. Today's match was pretty intense though. Boatman is a monster, and I am one of the people that's saying that he's the best instead of Muha. I've seen his matches as well, and I gotta say this guy is
very good.
He's a contender.
Stop being nice. You make me feel bad.
What do you feel bad about?
Rich,
Being mean to you earlier in the promo. Now I feel bad.
Rich, it was great having you on here, man. It was great to meet you. My question would be, you don't have to divulge the information if you don't want it to be used against you, but you got a classics category. What do you consider your strengths, your weaknesses in the realm of movies? Like I said, you don't have to divulge if you don't want to get any information.
No, it's fine. So first off, I consider like classics movies that I've seen or heard of. Calamity Jane was not one of those movies. I like genre stuff, more stuff like that. Directors, actors, actresses. I like whatever.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, classics is a tough category. You managed it really well.
It's another kind of broad category.
It is. It is nothing to be ashamed of today, though, man. Great job.
Yeah,
thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you both guys for being here, Rich and Caleb. We love having you guys here. We love having you guys play. Everybody out there loves watching matches too. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot of good feedback about this one. So thanks for being here. We're going to drop you guys out, and Evan and I are going to tell each other some secrets. Thanks for being here, guys. Evan,
ooh, hey, buddy.
Another banger matchup. You came back for this one. You're back in the state. You're back on the desk.
Yes.
This is your first match back, man. How are you feeling?
Chase, that was a great match. Two strong competitors. Like you said, that round one, we showed off the new format. Both of them went for that 2-point bonus. Didn't get it, unfortunately. But hey, it was great to be back, and great to be back with this match. If people want to check out what the movie trivia on the cheap seats is about, they got to watch the last couple matches that have been up, because it's getting hot and heavy right now. We're getting in good competitors. It's going great over here.
Yeah, we've had some great singles competition. We've had our first teams exhibition match that we did. Didn't count for points or anything. We're just trying out a couple different formats and seeing which format we're going to want to stick with. We had Michael Muha and Dominic Zamparelli go up against Tony Stigliano and Mike Arnone. So it was a good, nice matchup. It was an exhibition match. Didn't count for anything really. If you want to check that out and you haven't seen it, make sure you go check that out too.
Absolutely, guys. And like we said, in the beginning part of the video, please like, comment, subscribe, rate us on whatever platform you listen to us on. Please, share it with your friends, with your family, with random people you meet on the street. Don't be impolite about it, but just, suggest it maybe. Put up signs. We love signs. We love support. We love you guys. We love doing this. Thank you very much.
Evan, no more vacations. Are we good on that? Do we have anything coming up?
I'm home. I'm home for a bit. We're good. We're here. The leaves are gonna start changing color here soon, and hopefully things start changing the cheap seats as well.
One can only hope. Yes. All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for us on this round of the cheap seats movie trivia. Williams, Boatman, hell of a matchup today. Really fun, really intense. We're gonna let you guys go, but hey, listen, if you're looking for somewhere to go, join us here in the cheap seats, because there's plenty of room. Have a good night, everybody.